Okay, friends, in this lesson we are going to revise the specimen for 2020 grade 9 exam, integrated science. So we are going to see how we can answer the questions. Make sure you have where you can write the points, because I'll be adding some more points for you to understand. So we have section A with 20 multiple choice. So we have been told we need to close the answer as we are answering. So which one of the following changes is associated with puberty in female? What do you think can be the answer? Which of these is associated with puberty in female? Breast growth, voice become deeper, hair grows in the armpit, start having wet dreams. Okay, the correct answer for this it's A. A is the correct answer, and the reason being is all the rest answers B, C, D, it happens in both male and female. Okay, thank you. Let's go to question number 2. The following are the organs in the male reproductive system of human being. The following are the organs in the male reproductive system of the human being. So we have the penis, the urethra, the epididymis, and the testes. So what do you think is the correct order of the human reproductive system in male? We know that the first one, it has to be the testes. Okay, the testicles. The testes should be the first, then it should be followed by the epididymis. Okay, so the testis, it produces sperm, which are male reproductive cells. Then when the sperm is being produced, it is stored in the epididymis. Okay, sperm is being stored in the epididymis. Okay, then after the epididymis, what should follow? It should be the urethra. This is the passage of urine and sperm. Then finally it should be the penis. So according to the numbers that we have, the number should start from 4 going to epididymis, the urethra, and the penis. So the epididymis, it is the storage of sperm which is being produced from the testes. So C is the correct answer. Okay, so let's go to question 3. It has leakates is a nutritional deficiency disease caused by lack of dash in a diet of a growing child. Okay, what condition is rickets? Okay, rickets, this is the condition of weakening bones. Okay, the weakening bones. So when the bones are weakening, they start to bend. Okay, so what is the deficiency? What causes that? The answer is vitamin D. Why vitamin D is the answer appropriate for the rickets? Because vitamin D, it is responsible for the absorption of calcium from the blood into the cells, so that a bone can be formed. Calcium is responsible for bone formation. Why vitamin A is not the answer? Vitamin A, it is responsible for, okay, so proteins, no, but vitamin D is the correct answer. Okay, now let's go to question number 4. Which of the following is not an example of always preventing pollution of the environment? Which of the following is not an example? So I've seen A, it's reducing the use of plastic bottles used in soft drinks industry. C, the reducing the use of plastic bottles used in soft drinks industry. Remember, the question is which of the following is not an example of always of preventing pollution, is not an example of always. Okay, so reducing the intake of using plastic bottles, it is a way of reducing or preventing pollution. B, reusing the plastic bags for groceries at the supermarket. So reusing the plastic bags, it is the way of reducing or preventing pollution. Then recycling the plastic bag. So you can see A to C, they are talking about one and the same thing. But now see what this talking about. Barring the plastic bottles used for soft drink. Barring, so that means you dig a hole, then you dump the plastic bottles or bags. That can't reduce the pollution. It can actually destroy the land, so that can cause land pollution. So actually D is the answer. So this is not a way of preventing. So let's go to question number 5. Well, question number 5, we have an animal cell. The diagram below shows an animal cell. Identify the part labeled N. The part labeled N, it's the cytoplasm. So it's cytoplasm. So we know the function of cytoplasm. That's where your nutrients are being dissolved in. It is the liquid part of a cell. Then we have cell wall. This is an animal cell. An animal cell does not have a cell wall. Then chloroplast. An animal cell does not have a chloroplast. A nucleus it has, but we have been asked to label N. Okay, let's go to question number 6. The term geotropism refers to the movement of a part of a plant in response to the movement of a part of a plant in response to defining geotropism. So what is the correct answer here? What is geotropism? In response to gravity. Gravity is the correct answer. That's geotropism. When a plant is moving in response to light, it is phototropism. When a plant is moving in response to water, it is hydropism. Then when a plant is moving in response to chemicals, it is chemotropism. So here we are talking about geotropism in response to gravity. So B is the correct answer. Okay, so let's go to 7. Which of the following is the correct symbol for iron? Which of the following is the correct symbol for iron? Well, the answer is C, Fe. Then we go to 8. A stone of mass 100 kg on Earth. Earth's gravity is 10 meter per second squared. Is taken to the moon of an experiment on weight. What will be its mass and weight on the moon if the acceleration due to gravity at the moon is 1.6 meter per second squared? So what we need to know about mass and weight. Mass does not change, it remains the same, but weight changes, because weight, it is dependent on the force of gravity, but mass is the quantity contained in a substance. Okay, weight, it is the pull of gravity. That means if the gravity changes, also weight will change. So now we have been given mass of 10 kg. How can we calculate weight? So weight is calculated like this. Weight is equal to force times, it is calculated mass times acceleration due to gravity. This is how weight is calculated. So we have mass of 10 multiplied by the change of gravity is 1.6. So what can be the weight? It's 16 newtons. Okay, what of mass? Like we said, mass does not change, it always remains the same. Doesn't matter the place, doesn't matter the location, because mass, it does not depend on the force of gravity. So what can be the answer for this? So mass, yes, it should be 10, then weight 16. So the answer is A. It should be A. This is the answer. Let's go to question number 8. Question number 8, we have a diagram. Okay. Question number 9, we have a diagram. So a diagram, a metal object of mass 100 grams was placed in water as shown in the diagram below. So this is the cylinder, water with the level of 25. Then this is the stone, the mass, the object with the mass of 100 grams. It was dropped into the water. Then the level rises from 25 to 75. So this is water volume. So we've seen that what has caused this volume to rise is because of the object that has been dropped into the water. That means that the water that has been risen, its volume is equal to the volume of the object. So now, how can we find this volume? Remember the question saying, calculate the volume and the density of a metal object used in the experiment. So to find the volume, we have to do the subtraction. 75 minus 25, it's 50. So we've found volume to be 50 centimeter cubed. So this is volume. What of density? How can we calculate density? Density is given by this formula. Density is equal to mass over volume. What is mass? Mass is 100. Then volume, it's 50. So density is 2 grams per centimeter cubed. So this is density. So let's go back to the multiple choice. A, so we should know that the volume should be 50. Then density should be what? 2. So the answer here is B. We go to 10. 10, it says, start diagram showing a metallic bridge constructed over a lever. So now this is a metallic bridge, metal. What do we know about metal? Metallic, heat expansion. Okay, we know that a metal expands when it becomes heated. Okay, so now let's read the question. One end of the bridge was fixed. Of course, this end was fixed. And then the other end was not fixed to the surface. Here it wasn't fixed to the surface. At the point marked P, at the point marked P, this is the point. So now this is to allow A, water to pass when the river floods. No. The bridge to contract during cold season. No. The bridge to expand due to it. This is the correct answer. Okay, we got to 11. Which of the following is the correct function of the blood plasma? What do we know about blood plasma? Blood plasma is the fluid part of the blood. Okay, fluid part of the blood. Main of its composition is water. What do we know about water? Water, its function is for transporting substances. So now, since it's plasma inside the blood, what can be its function? A, transport water, body wastes, and food nutrients. Wow, this sounds to be the answer, and it is the answer. B, why B is not an answer? Prevent backflow of water in the blood vessel. Sorry, prevent backflow of blood in the blood vessel. No, this is not the answer. The parts that are involved in preventing the backflow of water are the valves. Then C, adds oxygen to the blood and removes carbon dioxide. No, this is the function of the lung. Then D, fights germs in the blood to prevent disease. No, this is the function of the white blood cells. So we've seen that A is the correct answer. Let's go to question number 12. Question number 12, here it comes. Let's read the question. The list below shows organs found in the human respiratory system. Human respiratory system. No, when we hear of respiratory system, the parts should come to our mind. We have the nose, which is the nostril. We have the trachea. We have the bronchia. We have the bronchus, all that. So now, how are they arranged? The first thing is the nose, which is referred to as the nostril. Okay, then the next one should be the trachea, followed by a bronchus, then bronchioles. So this should be 4, not 3. So it should start from 4. 1, 2, 3. So 4, 1, 2, 3. So D is the correct answer. This is the correct order. Okay, this is the correct order of how organs are arranged in the respiratory system, starting from the environment, going into the body, going to the lungs. So what's 13? To reduce the spread of HIV and AIDS, one needs voluntary counseling and treatment. VCT. Which one of the following is not the importance of VCT? Which one is not the importance of VCT? Okay, see, knows one's status VCT, to know if that person, that means to know if that person is positive or not. Counseling, can the person know that is HIV positive or not through counseling? No. Avoid reinfection. This is the importance. Prevent an unintended pregnancy. Yes. Live positively with one's status. Yeah, this is also the importance. So the answer is A. Okay, the answer is A. So we go to question 14. Question 14, it has a diagram. Okay, here on question 14, pay attention because I will explain some of the concepts that you need to know, so that if you find even the same question with a similar concept, you answer it based on the understanding that you're going to get from here. So question number 14, it reads, study diagram representing the nitrogen cycle. Okay, this is the nitrogen cycle. We have nitrogen gas, this is in air, it goes to the plant. Then there is also this nitrogen coming from air going to the plant, and then the plant is releasing the animal protein. This animal protein is being converted to P, and then this substance at P is being converted to air. Then the plant absorbs it again. So now, what do we know about nitrogen cycle? Well, under nitrogen cycle, we know that there are a lot that go through. We know that there are nitrogen fixing bacteria. We know that they are nitrifying bacteria. We know that under nitrogen cycle there are ammonia, ammonium, there are nitrite, there are nitrate. The thing that you need to know is plant absorbs nitrate, not nitrite, but nitrate. This is the spelling, nitrate. That's what the plant absorbs. So we can see this is the nitrite. We have identified it. It doesn't absorb nitrogen directly, but it absorbs nitrites through the leaves. Through the roots. The leaves, yes, it can allow nitrogen to get into the plant, but roots, it's the nitrate, not nitrites. So we have identified that the one which is going to the plant, it's nitrate. What of P? This is an animal protein. This means the decomposition of an animal. When the animal decomposes, it turns into what? Ammonium. It turns into ammonium. Then when ammonium forms, it is being converted to ammonia. When ammonium is converted, it is turned into nitrite. Okay, ammonium to nitrite. Okay, then after it has been converted into nitrite, then it is being converted finally to nitrate. So we see this is animal protein, so this can be from animal protein to ammonia. So this is ammonia. So meaning there is one stage that has been skipped, which is nitrite. This is nitrite. Then from nitrite to nitrate, then nitrate is being absorbed to the plant. So the main source of nitrogen, it's the decaying animal that is being converted into ammonium to nitrite, the nitrite to nitrate. So this is how it is done. So let's go to the next question, which is question number 15. Which of the following is a correct example of cross-breeding? Which one? Self-pollination? No. The breed has to be crossed. For it to be cross-breeding, that means different species has to be used, not the same plant. No. Then breeding within the same family? That's not. Select breeding between similar species. Then D, selective breeding across completely different species. So D is the answer. Okay, so we go to the next question, which is question 16. Question 16, it reads, which of the following equations best describes the process of photosynthesis? We know photosynthesis is the use of water and carbon dioxide to produce glucose and oxygen. So for photosynthesis to occur, there must be the presence of light and chlorophyll. So what can be the correct equation describing photosynthesis? Water, carbon dioxide, light and chlorophyll here, producing glucose and oxygen. So D is the correct answer. So we go to 17. Start the following chemical reaction between sodium chloride and silver nitrate. Sodium chloride plus silver nitrate is equal to silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. What name is given to such a chemical reaction? What name is given? So chemical reactions are grouped in categories according to the reaction. So for example, there is synthesis. Synthesis means to build. So when reactants are reacting, it has to come up with a complex product to build that synthesis. Now, when you consider this, is it building? No, it's not building. It's not forming a complex product. Then we have displacement. Displacement, we have single and double. So displacement, to displace is to take over, to exchange. What was at B becomes at A, and what was at A to become at B. But it has to be single and double. So we have decomposition. Decomposition is breaking down. Okay, that's decomposition. So according to the equations that we have here, we have sodium chloride. Okay, we have sodium here. We have sodium, but here sodium has chloride, here it has nitrate. The nitrate which silver add, this is replacement. But is it single or double? It is double, because silver has exchanged its radical to sodium. Okay, then the radical that sodium has, it has gone to silver. So this is double replacement reaction. We go to question 18. Okay, the diagram below shows a type of a lens. Wow, what can be this type of the lens? This is a concave. Okay, it is a concave. What do you know about the concave? Concave, it splits light, it scatters light, scattering, meaning the image here is very small, the image here becomes big. Okay, so how can we use the, so we see this is single ray, it has become many. In short, the image has become magnified. So what can be the use? Is it the camera? The camera does not magnify, does not it does not enlarge the image, but the telescope does. So the concave lens, and the telescope. So D is the answer. So we go to 19. Which of the following best explains what energy is? Which of the following explains what energy is? Energy is the ability to do work. This is the one which is explaining, which is A, the ability to do work. Force used per unit area. No, this is pressure. Ability to produce power. Potential difference between 2 points of the circuit. Potential difference. No, this is potential difference, which is voltage. So now we go to 20. Calculate the pressure exerted on the ground by the metal object on an area. This is the area, okay, So this is the area and its weight. So we know that pressure is equal to force over area. So force, it's 200 Newton over the area, it's 0.50. So what can be the answer? The answer is B. Weight is 400 Newton meter squared. So B is the answer. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you remain tuned so that you can also watch the next section B, where we are going to discuss, and don't forget to subscribe.